the age of 62, Margaret thought she was doing everything right. She walked every morning for half an hour, tracking her steps, watching her diet, and following all the advice she had heard for years. Yet, she still struggled to get up from the toilet without grabbing the walls for support. Her legs trembled when she climbed stairs, and she often caught herself losing balance on simple tasks like reaching for a book or turning too quickly. She began to worry that maybe this was just old age catching up. But then, something extraordinary happened. 3 months later, Margaret wasn't just walking. She was hiking with her grandkids, smiling, strong, and full of life again. Her secret wasn't a new pill or some expensive machine. It was 3 simple exercises, 15 minutes, 3 times a week, that completely transformed her body and her confidence. And today, I'm going to tell you exactly what those exercises are and why every person over 60 must do them. But before we begin, if you or someone you love is over 60, hit that like button right now so more people can hear this life-changing information. Because what I'm about to share might just save someone's strength, stability, and independence. Now let me say this clearly. Walking is good. It's good for your heart, your circulation, your mind, and your mood. But walking alone is not enough to keep you strong and independent after 60. Doctors rarely say this out loud, but research shows that after the age of 60, you lose about 3 to 8% of your muscle mass every decade. That means by 75, you might have lost up to a quarter of your strength, and you may not even realize it until you start falling, struggling to get up, or feeling constantly weak. Walking slows this process but doesn't stop or reverse it. It doesn't build the deep muscle fibers that keep your joints stable or your bones strong. It doesn't train your balance, because walking is repetitive and predictable. You're always moving forward, not sideways, not up and down, not reacting to surprises. And that's the key difference. Falls happen when life surprises you. When you step off a curb, when you reach too far, when you slip on a wet surface, or when someone bumps into you. Walking doesn't prepare you for that. I've seen too many seniors who walk every day, yet one small fall changes their entire life. They break a hip, and suddenly everything stops. They lose their independence. They lose confidence. And with that, they lose years of life. But the good news is that it doesn't have to be that way. Scientists and movement specialists have identified 3 specific exercises that are like golden keys to aging strong. These are what they call the non-negotiables after 60, the movements that protect your balance, rebuild your muscle, and help your bones stay dense and powerful. They're simple, safe, and proven. And when done consistently, they can transform not just your body but your entire outlook on aging. The first exercise is the squat. Think of it as your independence insurance policy. Because the truth is, as long as you can stand up from a chair without using your hands, you are still in control of your life. Try it now. Stand up from your chair without using your arms. If that's difficult, that's your body telling you that your independence is under threat. Squats rebuild that strength. Dr. Michael Jonesco, a geriatric movement specialist, says that squats are the single most functional exercise for aging adults. Every squat mimics real-life movements you perform dozens of times a day. Getting out of bed, sitting on the toilet, getting into your car, standing up from a chair. Lose this ability and you lose the foundation of self-reliance. When you do a squat, you engage your quadriceps, glutes, hamstrings, and your core all at once. These muscles stabilize your knees, protect your hips, and even support your lower back. They also strengthen the bones in your legs through gentle impact, which helps prevent osteoporosis. A 2023 study in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found that seniors who performed squats twice a week for 12 weeks increased their leg strength by 34% and improved their ability to stand from a chair by 40%. Those who only walked improved by just 8%. That's the power of targeted strength. Here's how to do it right. Stand tall with your feet shoulder-width apart, toes slightly turned out, and your chest lifted. Imagine sitting back into a chair. Push your hips back first, then bend your knees. Keep your weight in your heels, not your toes. Go as low as you comfortably can, even if it's just a few inches at first. Keep your knees aligned with your toes, not caving inward. If you're nervous, place a real chair behind you and lightly tap the seat before standing back up. That gives you safety and confidence. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you rise. Start simple. In weeks 1 and 2, perform 2 sets of 8 chair squats where you sit fully and stand up. In weeks 3 and 4, progress to chair taps without fully sitting, 2 sets of 10. By weeks 5 and 6, perform full air squats without a chair, 3 sets of 10. After that, you can add light dumbbells or simply slow your motion to make it more challenging. Never do them on back-to-back days. Your muscles grow stronger during rest. And if full squats are too difficult at first, do wall squats instead. Lean your back against a wall, slide down until your knees are at a 90-degree angle, and hold for 10 to 20 seconds. Over time, you'll notice your legs feel steadier, your steps surer, and your confidence returning with every motion. Margaret started with wall squats. The first time, she could barely hold for 10 seconds before shaking, but she stuck with it, adding just a few more seconds every week. Within a month, she noticed she could rise from her chair without bracing herself. 2 months later, she was helping her granddaughter paint a garden fence without feeling sore or tired. "It's like I got my legs back," she said. And that's exactly what this exercise does. It gives you back the part of yourself that aging tried to take away. The second exercise is resistance band rows, the posture protector. Next time you go out, look around. Notice how many people over 60 walk slightly hunched with rounded shoulders and a forward neck. That posture isn't just from age, it's from weak upper back muscles. Over time, gravity pulls your shoulders forward, compressing your lungs and even affecting digestion and breathing. When your upper back weakens, you lose your natural posture, and your balance suffers because your weight shifts forward. Resistance band rows are the perfect remedy. They strengthen the rhomboids, lats, and shoulders, muscles that literally pull you back upright. All you need is a simple resistance band. Sit or stand tall, wrap the band around something sturdy like a doorknob or railing, and hold both ends in your hands. Pull the band toward your chest while squeezing your shoulder blades together. Hold for a moment, then slowly return to the starting position. Do 3 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions. Keep your shoulders relaxed, your core engaged, and your movements smooth and controlled. As the weeks go by, you'll feel a difference not just in your back, but in your breathing, your confidence, and even your appearance. You'll stand taller, feel more energetic, and look years younger. Margaret's husband John was skeptical at first. He'd been a runner all his life, but noticed he had started slouching forward and feeling neck pain. When he tried the band rows, he realized how weak his upper back had become. Within 6 weeks, his shoulder pain disappeared, his posture straightened, and his running form improved. One simple exercise had reversed years of stiffness and strain. And now comes the third exercise, the one most people forget but which holds the secret to balance: heel raises. These simple movements train your calves and the small stabilizing muscles in your ankles and feet. Why does that matter? Because every step you take depends on those tiny muscles firing correctly to keep you from tipping over. Weak calves equal poor balance. Poor balance equals falls. And falls after 60 can change your life in an instant. Here's how to do it. Stand behind a chair, holding it lightly for balance. Raise your heels slowly until you're standing on your toes. Hold for 2 seconds, then lower back down. Do 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps. As you get stronger, you can progress to doing them on one leg at a time or without holding the chair. The key is control, not speed. Feel the muscles working. Strengthening your calves improves circulation, balance, and even helps pump blood back toward your heart. Margaret combined these 3 movements, squats, band rows, and heel raises, 3 times a week for 15 minutes each session. She never missed a day, and the results spoke for themselves. Her balance improved so much that her doctor noticed it during her annual checkup. Her bone density test showed improvement, her knee pain reduced, and her energy skyrocketed. Most importantly, she felt independent again. She told me, "I'm not afraid of getting older anymore. I feel like I'm in control." And that's what this message is truly about: control. Aging isn't about decline, it's about adaptation. The body is incredibly capable of rebuilding strength at any age, but it needs the right kind of stimulus. Walking is beautiful for your heart, but these three exercises are the key to keeping your body capable and confident. Together, they restore the triangle of strength: legs for power, back for posture, calves for balance. If you've ever worried about losing your independence, start these exercises today. Don't wait until a fall forces you to. Every rep you do is an investment in your freedom. Picture yourself 6 months from now, standing taller, walking steadier, moving with confidence. That's not a dream. It's your potential waiting to be unlocked. So take a deep breath, find a chair, grab a resistance band, and start. It's never too late to rebuild what time tried to take from you. Your body remembers how to be strong. It just needs you to remind it. Margaret did it, John did it, and you can too. You owe it to yourself, to your family, and to your future. If this message inspired you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with your loved ones, your parents, your friends, anyone who's over 60 and still believes walking is enough. It's time they knew the truth. And if you found this video valuable, please hit the like button, subscribe to The Inner Spark, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next life-changing health insight. Together, we can help millions of seniors rediscover their strength, their balance, and their spark. Remember, aging is inevitable, but weakness is optional. You have the power to choose strength, to choose movement, and to choose life. Stay strong, stay inspired, and keep your inner spark burning bright.